time bringing you this delicious Vietnamese Nem Chow from halfway around the world to my kitchen right here in Rhode Island. Well, welcome to What's Cooking in my kitchen right here at home, and I hope you're going to follow along with me at your home. So let's review the ingredients for our Nem Chow. We start out with our rice paper or the spring roll wrap, which we're going to soak soon and get hydrated and soft so we can wrap with it. Okay, the noodle that goes inside is going to go right into some warm water and get hydrated. And of course the fresh carrot and cucumber, we're going to slice that up julienne, our nice fresh cooked shrimp to make it easy, and fresh mint and basil, and our dipping sauce, and the peanuts that we'll chop up to go on top of that. So let's get busy, let's get cooking, and let's make Nem Chow. Okay, to get started, all you need is a stock pot of water just like you would for pasta. Bring it to a boil, okay, and then just, let it sit and get that rice vermicelli into the water and let it soak. Okay, it's not that thick, it's kind of like soaking angel hair, and that'll get soft. All right, and while that's going on, let's prep up a little bit of, we'll move our shells forward and prep up a little cucumber and some carrot. All right, so all we really need is the meat of the cucumber. We'll slice off, leaving the seeds aside. And we just need some julienne pieces of cucumber here, okay? So let's just go in there like that. This will give it a little crunch and a little coolness to stand up against the spiciness of the sauce. Got a little bit of red pepper flake in it, all right? So we've got a nice bit of cucumber here, and we'll grab a couple of peeled organic baby carrots that we picked up at the market, okay? And just give it a couple of juliennes, okay? All right, we've got our cooked shrimp. Our noodles are just softening up a little bit here, okay? So let's take a look at how we're going to rehydrate our shell. It's a lovely, just transparent rice noodle, okay? And there's a little split on that one. It's going to happen. Don't even worry about it. Just get it going into the bowl, work half of it in there. Okay, it'll start to soften. Okay, you're just going to kind of spin it and get it all in there. And that will just take a few minutes to soften. And then we're going to lay that out and stuff it with the noodle and the veggies and the shrimp and some nice bit of our basil and mint. So we'll grab some basil and we'll julienne cut that up a little bit. All right, and a little bit of our mint. Okay, the basil and the mint combination is very popular in Vietnamese food. A little bit of mint, of a long chop on that. Same thing with the basil, just strips. And we're going to get ready to bring this out onto the counter. Okay, it's almost soft enough. And when it all kind of gets loose and it's not hard to the feel, you can feel it when it's still a little bit stiff. So let's just give that another minute. Okay, here we go. Noodles are getting soft. All right, they'll take a few more minutes. So I've got a nice plate to prep on. I'm gonna lay that down. My wrap is nice and soft. It's coming out of the water. As you can see, it's nice and loose. Just gonna let it drain a little bit, but I wanna keep it wet. I wanna be able to work with it. Just lay it out on the plate like this. There you go. Doesn't have to be perfect. Okay, we're gonna reach in here and grab a handful of noodles. All right, just let them drain a little bit in a bowl. There you go. So we're going to start with the noodle. I'm going to have just enough noodle to fill and make a nice roll, but not too much. Looks good. Let's work with some basil along the front here. I'm going to try the mint on this side. All right, for that pinwheel effect. Some cuke. All right, and some carrot. And the shrimp, I'm just going to pinch the end of that tail right off and lay, you can be generous. You can put 4 shrimp in there. All right, how would you like a little bit of shrimp in every bite? So there it is, noodle, the 2 herbs, the cuke and carrot, the shrimp. So let's bring the back forward. All right. And let's bring the sides in, just like wrapping up a sandwich or a burrito, okay? This is nice and soft, but not so soft that it will tear, okay? So now we want to get it and bring it in tight, okay? Bring it in tight. All right, just like that. And as you roll, you're tucking and squeezing gently. All right, and you can see the herbs and you can see the shrimp, okay? And that, we're gonna let that, put that aside, and we're gonna let that just sit and dry and set up a little bit. And we'll make a few more, and then we'll slice into them, get our dipping sauce set up, and there'll be more.
I just want you to love my Vietnamese Nime Chow the way that I love it. All right? All right, absolutely. Yo, where's the peanut sauce?
Well, let's make a few more. All right. Again, handle this gently, it's brittle, and just feed it into that warm water, okay? Just to get it to soften. It's worth the wait. They're so good, and when you can make these at home, you can have a lot of fun. There we go, I eased it right down in there. It's all under the water now. Perfect. Let that sit for a minute, okay? When you're making this, you know, you might say, oh, shrimp was great last time, but this time I want to do lobster. Or if you've got some seared scallop. Or, hey, this is South County. We've got some great calamari. You know, you've got some calamari that you, well, maybe you sauteed it yesterday with some garlic for something else. Get creative. Have fun with it. You know, put chicken in there. Switch up your vegetables a little bit. You know, put an asparagus in there. You know, you're just going to surprise yourself. You're going to surprise your friends. And you're going to have a lot more fun getting creative with Nime Chow. All right, let's make one more Nime Chow roll, okay? Because it seems like the more you do it, the better you get at it. All right, it's like anything else. This is our third one, and it's just perfect. It's nice and soft, but not too soft, so that's breaking apart. All right, nice little handful of noodle. It's still a little bit wet in there, you know, just enough to keep it from sticking together. There we go. All right, this rice will dry, this noodle will absorb the moisture. So it's okay if it's a bit moist, okay? Plenty of noodle in there, all right? And this time, let's pop the shrimp right on top first. I'm feeling generous. Let's put 5 in this one, you know? I mean, We all love our shrimp, right, Bubba Gump? That's right. We love our shrimp. I like to call them shrimp. I don't know. Maybe it's that gump shrimp thing. Okay, that's looking pretty. Let's grab some basil. All right, got that kind of julienne sliced across the front. There we go. And some mint right along the other side. Okay, and that, again, that's going to just be so tasty with that salty, crunchy peanut. We all love our peanuts. A little bit of cucumber. 1, 2, 3. And some carrot. All right, it just looks pretty when you see through to the carrot, so and the cucumber, and everything's on the outside, and looks great when it's wrapped up. Are we ready to wrap forward? Here we go. All right, bring that over the top, kind of tuck that back in, bring the sides over. Looking good. Everybody's getting hungry, waiting for Nime Chow, and here we go. Let's tuck and squeeze gently as we roll forward. Here we go. Nice and easy. Every time you do it, you're going to do it better. Here we go. See? Squeezing it. Squeezing it. Make sure we got it nice and tight. We're pressing a little bit. We're rolling forward. Nice and easy. And when it's finished, you can pick it up. It sticks together nicely. And look at that roll. That's just beautiful. See the color? You can see right through to the herbs, the shrimp, the carrot, the cuke. Okay? You can just look right through that nice rice noodle. That's looking good. We're going to set that down, let that set up and dry a little bit. Okay, and when we continue, we've got 3 made. We're going to slice them up and present them and get the sauce going next so we can sit down and try it. And so here are the 3 rolls that we just made. Beautiful. Looking good. We're going to cut them up, present them, and make our sauce. Okay, Nime Chow rolls are made, and it's time to get our sauce ready. Here is our Nook Chum. Okay, I'm going to shake that up. All right, and we'll get that into the bowl. Enough to either dip into or spoon over your sliced up piece of Nime Chow. So here we have some just unsalted dry roast peanuts. All right, we're going to give these a nice little chop because we're going to float them up right on top of the sauce. And this is where it's all about the salty, the spicy, the crunchy. It's all the texture, the soft noodle, the crunchy nut, the crunchy sweet carrot. the noodle, it's all coming together, all right, into one wonderful Nem Chow goodness. Gonna be great. All right, so that's fine. All right, a little bit chunky. All right, I'm just gonna read you the ingredients here. All right, this is fine, all natural. Okay, ingredients, the sugar, the fish sauce, okay, red chili, carrot, garlic, okay, and a little bit of citric acid for a preservative. So nice and natural, you know, there's no MSG in there, okay? So look what this looks like now. Here we go. Here's our sauce. Some people like a lot of peanuts like me, so we'll just keep adding them in there, and you can always put more in after. And this is the first Nem Chow roll we made. It's nice and dried and firmed up. Very nice. You lay that down on your cutting board. Of course, most of the time you get it served, okay? Just come nice and clean right through, about an inch, inch and a quarter, okay? And most of the time you see it served just like this, sliced on a plate, but you can also, you know, do it like this, and then take these almost like pieces of sushi. All right, just like that. And then when you get this, you just spoon your sauce over the top. Let's try one more. Let's present two on this plate. Get the second one down here. And here's another pretty way of slicing it on a nice angle. See if we can get that to sit up, okay, in the middle of the plate. That would be really nice. Okay, we're gonna get that to sit up. It's got a nice sticky bottom on it. And slice the next one on an angle and the next one on an angle. Okay. All right, wants to fall over. Let's go back to back. All right. All right, let's go back to back with these. They'll hold each other up and slice it on the angle, okay? And it looks nice, but maybe a little bit hard to eat. I like it sliced that way. And for a nice presentation, let's just take that peanut and sauce in a little cup. We've all got a nice little cup at home. Put that right in front. So we got a nice balanced plate, okay? You're gonna reach right in and grab one of these and spoon the sauce over it, a little garnish with the whole basil and the mint. There's your homemade Nem Chow, and it's just delicious. Let's grab a piece with the bottom part on it so the sauce won't drip out. Just dip it right in there, okay, with the nuts, and let's try it. Oh boy. Delicious. Of course, everything feels better and looks better when you have the beauty of a nice fall bouquet from Belmont Market, my nice gourds and my corn, and of course my herbs, and my chi bowl to give us some nice energy while we're cooking. So thank you to the great ladies over at Belmont Floral Department for keeping it fresh and beautiful while we cook. Now this could be your favorite part of what's cooking. It's kind of like what's drinking. All right, every week we're gonna pair a cocktail with our dishes. This is Asian week. Okay, we've got the 2 Moon noodle and the Nem Chow and the wonton soup. So we're gonna do a lychee cocktail, a lychee martini. And thanks to Pier Liquors for this great 888 vodka from Nantucket. You can find it, of course, at Pier Liquors in Narragansett. This is gonna be perfect. All right, so I've got ice in my shaker. I'm gonna go about 2/3 with the lychee syrup right in the can, so don't drain the syrup away, you're gonna need that. All right, and then about 1/3 will be perfect in here. That's fine, and now we're ready to shake. All right, pop it on there nice and tight. Lychee martini, get your appetite going. Oh man, this is gonna be good. And let's pop the top and pour. Oh boy, beautiful. And you can drop in, 1, maybe 2. If you like 2 olives, you may love 2 lychees. You're always gonna want that second one. This is cold, it's sweet. This could be before dinner to get your appetite going, but it's sweet enough to serve for dessert. Nice little cocktail after, just like you get your lychee nut in Asian restaurants. So, enjoy, and thank you for tuning in to What's Cooking.